Will tiny Cyprus be the country that brings down the European Union? Here's what you need to know. Cyprus has an economy about the size of Vermont. It's a tiny part of the European Union. It's 0.2% of the entire Eurozone's GDP. But it's possible that tiny Cyprus could be the economic equivalent of the assassination of Archduke Ferdinand that sparked World War I, a tiny incident that causes a major European, potentially even global catastrophe. The problem started with a faulty debt deal. We've known for months now that Cyprus was going to need a bailout of about $17 billion because it has the typically bad finances of a southern European country. A few days ago, the European officials that are currently running things in the Eurozone, the European Union, the European Central Bank, and the IMF, came together and said that they would give them $10 billion, but they had to go and find the rest of the money themselves. Well, they decided to go to ordinary depositors in the country. The idea was to get some of the offshore money being parked by Russians and make those depositors responsible for coming up with some of the money to avoid default. But the problem is that the initial proposal put forward by authorities would have also made depositors who had less than 100,000 euros, so average mom and pop depositors in Cyprus, responsible for helping to bail out the country. This caused a public outrage, and banks had to be shut for fear of a bank run, not only in Cyprus, but throughout southern Europe. The current Cypriot government was voted in on the promise of protecting deposits. The European Union has said that there should be common deposit insurance throughout Europe, similar to what the US has with the FDIC. That hasn't happened yet because Europe is having trouble coming closer together and developing a banking union. That won't happen overnight, but we should know more about what will happen when the Cypriot banks open on Tuesday.